Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි ලුවාංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අද විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan. No limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි ලුවාංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අද විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan. No limit.
And Lantra now, Lantra has some pace. He's going to go straight outside, he's going to go all the way.
This is Harry Bandara. Runs around, what a brilliant try.
Draws and passes. Beautifully done. Yes, St. Joseph's going in for the try, and it's a try.
Hello and a very good evening to all our viewers tuned in, bringing you live action from Bogambara as Zahira take on Kingswood in the 8th week of the Singer Schools Rugby League 2018. There was a downpour a few minutes ago and the ground is a bit muddy, so the conditions will be quite hard for the boys to play. Joining me in the commentary box is James. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Isran. Yes, today we have a muddy condition in the grounds. It has been raining all throughout the day, and today we have Kingswood College hosting Zahira College, coming down to the last game of this week.
We can see that both teams are not having an intense warm-up. The coaches are trying to not tie their boys.
As we look at these two teams, here's the weather condition over here in Kandy. It says 28 degrees, but feels like it's a bit hot, but still, there's not much of a wind. So, it won't be a problem for the kickers, but you never know in Bogambara. When we look at these two teams have improved really well in this second round compared to their first round performance.
If you look at the teams in paper, Kingswood would come in as favourites for sure coming into this game. But you never know, Zahira have been the underdogs throughout the last season and this season as well.
Yeah, I agree. As you can see, Kingswood College warming up. And talking about yesterday's games, we had 3 games. Royal College taking on Isipatana, and Royal had no problem winning that match 41 points to 7. And that was really unexpected. We expected a lot from the Green Machines, but they were not there at Havelock Park yesterday. And then again, the second match,
we had St. Joseph's taking on St. Peter's for the Reverend Father Basil Veerathungam Shield. And surprisingly, Jose managed to win that game with 14 men for like over 50 minutes. Tarinda Maduranga who got that red card. And that game ended 10 points to 5 in favour of St. Joseph's. And then we had Wesley taking on Trinity College up at Pallekele. James, you were at that game?
Yeah, Isran, that game was a really intense game. Both teams were playing really well. Wesley College were leading in the first half, 8 points to 7. But Trinity College managed to get the better hand of them, and they managed to win it, 21 points to 11 at the end of the game. So an exciting week this has been, and this is the last game of this week, and we expect a lot from these two teams.
So we'll catch you on the other side as the kickoff progresses. So we'll go into short commercial break and see you on the other side.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත්. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසයි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි. ලුවාංක 1 මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
සිංහ නම පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත්. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසයි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි. ලුවාංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම සනසුම දෙන නම එය සිංහ නම මිහිර මවන නම පවස නිවන නම සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම එය සිංහ
පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Welcome back. You're live with ThePapare.com. Kingswood hosting Zahira College here at Bogambara. It's just few minutes away from kickoff. And with me in the commentary box is James Pires. What are your predictions, James, for this match?
It's really hard to predict as we have the Kingswood College lineup here. Rashmika Chandaratna, Aditya Vijayasundara, Milan Veerasinghe, Chatura Soisa, Shanuga Geragoda, Avishka Purnajit, Channa Gunasekara, Tarindu Velgampitiya, Nuwan Gunatilaka, Asri Seniviratna, Tumulu Valigampala, Mohammad Sashan, Sachinta Seniviratna, Ruchira Ekanayaka, Dinal Ekanayaka. This starting lineup looks really hard and crucial as Kingswood College and Zahira College is making way to the grounds. When we look at the starting lineup of Kingswood, we can see a lot of changes, Rusran. I think they've managed.
There we go, the Zahira College starting lineup. Shamim Nazar, Nafis Nilar, Amjad found with the star prop forward, and then we have Hassan Nawaz, the very mobile second row, Atiq Aslam, Mohammad Imad, Zaid Tajuddin, another senior campaigner, Muhammad Deen, the skipper, leading it from the back of the scrum, Abdullah Ashraf, Minaj Samsuddin, Farhan Shuaib, Sharik Yusuf in the center channel, Rahman Buso will be the fullback.
As both teams are in the middle, getting ready for the kickoff. We have the officials for today, Ajit Kumar, the referee, and his assistants, Pradeep Indika and Alex Alexander. So it's going to be an exciting game today, as both teams been prepared in their team huddles for final talk before the kickoff.
So ball handling is going to be a tough task for these boys. They'll have to keep retention of the ball. Unlike yesterday's games, both teams found it hard to retain the ball. So Zahira will be kicking off the game from the left flank. So there we go. Minhaj Samsudin kick-starting the game deep inside Kingswood territory, and the ball touches a Kingswoodian's hand. So it's a good start for Zahira, James.
Yeah, very good kick, and unlucky there for Kingswood College. So Zahira with an early opportunity soon after the kickoff. Just seconds on the clock. This is a crucial line out with the weather condition, but Zahira, let's see what they're gonna do. They have all the men in the line out. As Nafis feeds in the ball. Good setup, Moz. But Kingswood is defending this really well. As Zahira still managing to go forward.
Inches closing in now. That's Muhammadin with the ball. Is this the first try? And it's a try. And that's the skipper Muhammadin opening the scoring for Zahira College. So fairy tale start for Zahira College here at Bogambara. The skipper leading from up front.
Well done by Zahira College. Good setup, Maul. And they managed to score the first try in the first minute of the game. So first points on the board for Zahira College. As Zahira goes up 5-0 against Kingswood College. There you go, the try scorer, Muhammadin. As Zahira now lines up to make it 7 points. Minhaj with the conversion. It's not going to be easy with these weather conditions. Good thumping kid, but doesn't find the distance, so it will remain at 5-0. Just 1 minute on the clock. Zahira College in the lead.
That's a good start, James. They put Kingswood right under pressure from the kickoff. They went into the red zone. They executed well, and they were rewarded for that.
Kingswood College with early pressure onto their side. As Kingswood now sending Radner to kick it off. Good high kick by Seni Radner. Not cleanly collected there. Unlucky for Zahira College. So knock forward, says the referee. So now Kingswood with a chance. We did expect handling errors today because of this weather, but players will have to look after themselves and try to minimize these errors.
Yeah, James, that's not an excuse in this level. You're the top division in Sri Lanka, so you have to hold on to the ball.
And it's the first scrum of the game. Pressure on both front rowers. As Kingswood College with the feed in. Referee wants to reset the scrum. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to get the upper hand of the scrum with these muddy conditions.
Both teams seem to have equal pack weight.
Gunathilaka feeds in the ball. Good steady scrum. Gunathilaka to Seni Viratna. Not a good pass, but still manages to take the ball. Kingswood College now attacking opportunity, but wasted there. Seni Viratna again. Very good fend off, still going forward. Taken down finally. So Kingswood College. Gunathilaka. Good pass here. As Soisa is taken down. Gunathilaka opting to use his forwards. About 5 meters away from the Zahira 22-meter mark. Not a good pass again, but Kingswood College has space on the outside. As he's taken down just 5 meters away.
Very unfortunate there. He just slipped the muddy condition. That's a penalty in favor of Kingswood. But yet to see why. They take it quickly. Now goes the skipper. Sets it up. Rasmika Chandraratna barging forward. Another penalty for Kingswood. The referee stops the clock. He wants to have a word with the Zahira skipper. She's giving him a piece of advice, what to do and what not to do.
So now Kingswood has an opportunity to get themselves on the board. And it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do now.
What would you opt to do, James?
Let's talk about that touch, later. But yeah, send it at the to his counterpart as Kingswood College goes into score. That's Dinar Lekanayaka going in and scoring the try to level the score, 5 points to all. Kingswood back on track as Dinar Lekanayaka makes no mistake. So Kingswood makes the most of that penalty. There you go, that's the try scorer for you.
I have a feeling that this is going to be a high scoring game, James. Both teams getting early points on board.
We did see the same pace yesterday with Trinity College and Wesley College in the first 10 minutes. We hope that this will go on in this game too, as Nuan Gunatilaka lines up to take the conversion, take the lead for the first time in this game.
The kick slightly drifting to the left, so it's all fair and square here, all tied up, 5-all, Kingswood and Zahira. So there was bad discipline by Zahira, giving back-to-back penalties for Kingswood, which led to their first try. They need to keep their discipline and minimize giving away penalties, which has cost them so far in this season.
Good to see fast-paced game. And Minaj now with the kickoff. A long kick this time, collected cleanly by Sunny Radna. I beg your pardon, Gunatilaka, who goes forward. Beautiful run there as his forwards decides to run. Turnover by Zahira College, very well done. Zahira now with the attack.
That's Amjad Fahmy with that turnover. That's a good play. Now they're trying to set it up. The skipper Muhammad Deen going to contact now. He goes down, didn't gain, but now Sharik Yusuf tries to pick it up. Pardon that, Shamim Nazar, the hooker. He gains a bit, goes inches forward. Muhammad Imad now trying to squeeze through that Kingswoodian gaps. So they are trying to work their way forward with the pack, and that's the right move, I think.
Just taking these muddy conditions into consideration, but they're not gaining enough ground. But the forwards are taking the burden. Tries to move forward as Zahira still with the ball, gaining inch by inch, and decides to go to his line. There you go, the number 12.
Sharik Yusuf is brought down. Now Abdullah Ashraf, you can see him marshalling his forwards. Shamim Nazar once again crawling on the ground, trying to gain close to that try line. Zaid Tajuddin. Once again, it's a turnover, well done by Rasmika Chandraratna.
And Kingswood College wins a penalty coming from the side, says the referee. So unlucky, and for Zahira College, they had the chance to go forward. Small disciplinary matters. So Kingswood College now with an opportunity to get out of jail.
There was good play and good awareness shown by Rasmika Chandraratna, the prop forward. Not a clean, not a decent kick, but it takes Kingswood out of jail. But Zahira will still If Zahira put enough pressure, they might be able to steal this line out.
First line out for Kingswood College. As Aditya Vijay Sundar is the man to feed in the ball. Kingswood opts for a 5-man line out. Not a clean line out. But Zahira manages to win the ball, but knocked forward by Zahira, says the referee. So scrum again for Kingswood College. Just like I said, the fast pace we saw in the first 5 minutes has gone down now.
Both teams seem to have calmed themselves. That first 5 minutes was a bit intense, adrenaline pumping from both sides. Small fact though, these two teams have not met in a long time. The last time they met was maybe when Zahira was in the A division in the early 2000s. But they did meet in the under 18 cup semi-final, and Kingswood managed to get the better of Zahira at that game last 2 years back in 2016.
One Gunatilaka now feeds the ball in. Good steady scrum. As Kingswood number 8 breaks. Time to welcome for the penalty, says the referee.
Not binding, says the ref. So Zahira need to be disciplined here as the rain starts pouring down again. So this is not a good sign for fast moving rugby. Both teams will have to have their ball possession on point.
Sunny Ratna with a good kick and brings play up to the 50-meter mark. As Kingswood again with a line out. Zahira has been giving out too many penalties, and that's going to cost them throughout these 70 minutes. And Vijay Sundar now again with the throw. Good throw there. Clean line out as Sani Viratna with the ball. Very well done by Zahira College there. Managing to bring down the Kingswood attack. Sani Viratna out to his forwards. Gunatilaka under pressure but manages to give it out to his forwards. But good line speed shown by Zahira College. Kingswood still trying to make something out of it. Good high kick. Cleanly collected by Zahira College.
That's Farhan now on the attack. He's brought down a good clean tackle. Now Kingswood have the chance to counter attack, and Drashmika Chandraratna again taking that turnover. Now Kingswood on the attack.
Going forward, Kingswood College, beautifully done. As Gunatilaka gives it out to Sani Ratna. And good line speed, but referee says referee needs to talk with the captain. I think they were offside there. Pretty sure referee wants the captain to be behind the last man's foot. So Kingswood College with another penalty. Sani Ratna opts to go for touch. And they are inside the Zahira 22. So a good opportunity for Kingswood College to extend their lead now.
So that's the 6th penalty in this 13 minutes played. That's not good signs for Zahira Rugby. They need to keep calm and they need to be disciplined. They're just giving away chances for Kingswood College. Vijay Sundar now with the throw in. It's a 4-man down. He takes it quick. Short line out. But brought down.
Very well executed there. Now Gunatilaka with the ball. As his forwards decides to pick and go. They have plenty of ground to cover as the rain is pouring down again. As Kingswood forwards making their way forward towards the line. Brought down finally. Penalty awarded for Kingswood College. Line outside again for Zahira as they take it quickly. Kingswood moving forward. Time to Velgampala. Taken down finally. Gunatilaka to Sani Ratna. Sani Ratna now to Sashan, who's taken down on the left corner. Gunatilaka again to his forwards. Good line speed shown by Zahira College. And
Yes.
Sani Ratna now. Not a good pass there. As Kingswood College is trying their best to gain some meters. Taken down. Referee stops the game for a while as he needs to speak to the captain and the front row Veer Singer.
I think he was intentionally staying in that breakdown. So that's why he was penalized. He should have moved away from that breakdown, but he was intentionally blocking. So that's obstruction, I think. Now Rahman Buso with the opportunity to take Zahira out of jail. He wasn't quite up to his best in the previous week. That's a good kick though.
Zahira managing to gain about 15 meters. As Nafis now with the ball.
In fact, it's Shamim Nazar, the usual hooker. That's a good line out. Crooked, says the ref.
So nothing working Zahira's way right now. Kingswood College again with possession.
Can tell that momentum has switched Kingswood's way. But Zahira will need to steal and get back into this game because it's still 5-all and it's still all to play for with only 15 minutes gone. See the referee instructing the boys in the front row to have a steady scrum probably.
With steady scrum.
That's well picked up by the skipper Muhammadin. Now Zahira on the attack. They have the chance to counter. Amjad Fahmy looking for spaces. He's going forward. He gained a few yards. Abdullah Ashraf trying to call his forwards, but now they decide to go with the back line. That's a good thumping kick put forward by Minaj deep into the space. That's a wonderful kick. Just bounces inside and finds touch and takes Zahira inside the Kingswood 22.
Good awareness by Minhaj there. He saw the gap right back behind the back and decided to put a boot. So they gain meters there. And they managed to go inside onto the 22-meter mark. So Kingswood College now under pressure.
Vijay Sundar will have to execute a clean line out. Opting to go the 6-man line out. That's taken cleanly, but no support. Support has to arrive. Zaid Tajuddin on the spot. And a penalty for Zahira. That's great work by Zaid Tajuddin. Plays the ball quick, and now the skipper Muhammadin trying to take it quick. And he was expecting for that not 10-meter penalty, but unfortunately he mismarked the line, and now Zahira opting to go for the 3 points. I think that's the right call, James.
Very wise move there. They were trying really hard to break Kingswood's defense, and the skipper decided, no, we're going for points this time.
An early lead is always a boost for any team, James, so that's a good call. But Minhaj Shamsuddin will have to wait and see if his boot can put Zahira in the lead.
Pogambar Stadium is not an easy ground for kickers, so it's going to be interesting how this is going to be as Minhaj lines up to take the conversion. Good high kick, but misses it from the left side post. So The score will remain 5 points to all. Just over 18 minutes gone as Kingswood takes a quick 22-meter restart, and they're with possession again. Very, very good play by Kingswood as Gunatilak gives it out to his forwards. Vijay Sundara now running forward, fumbles the ball. Unlucky there. Slippery conditions today as Zahira College manages to get a scrum.
Yeah, Kingswood College opting to go for that risky offload, James, in these wet conditions, which is quite a debatable call because you have to play it safe in these wet, rainy conditions. But we know Kingswood is known for their offload and 7 skills. Last year we had Jansen and Zahira in that scrum half and fly half duo. They showed great skills, but here's Abdul Ashraf now with the put in. That's a clean scrum for Zahira College. The referee was not happy with it, so wheeling. So still the ball will be with Zahira.
The referee wants to reset the scrum. As Zahira is looking to get some points on the board and put pressure on Kingswood College. Referee is having a word with the front rowers and asking them to have a steady scrum. Good steady scrum there for Zahira College. Penalty advantage. So Zahira wins the penalty. The scrum of Gunatilaka was too eager and too early. So Zahira again with a penalty advantage.
I think they should opt to go for that 3 points again, James. A lead is always a good thing. And in these conditions, a line out would not seem like the ideal call. But nevertheless, Rahman Bruce is lining up to put that punt. So Zahira wants to go for the 5 points, James.
Yeah, I think after the previous conversion, Minhaj's mentality might have slightly gone down. He might be having double thoughts about going for points. It's not easy to kick with these conditions. So Zahira again with a lie down. That's Nafis to throw in the ball. Not a clean lineup, but collected finally.
Planning to go with the forwards now, Zahira, like they've been doing throughout this 21 minutes. The backs are yet to catch the ball, but the forwards been so far so good. Tajuddin trying to creep through that Kingswood.
Kingswood fringe defense has also been really good now, but Zahira manages to gain more meters now and still opting to use their forwards.
You can see the numbers in that breakdown, James, a bit too much, but nevertheless Zahira is going forward. They have to just keep doing what they are doing. Now Abdullah distributes the ball to the backs. Sharik Yusuf brought down, places the ball well. Zahira is in a promising position now. Will this be their second score? Buso puts the chip kick in. Not a good call, not a good call. But he knew that Zahira was having that penalty advantage for offside. Will Zahira opt to go for the 3 points now?
And interesting call. Zahira wants to attack Kingswood's line, so decides to take a scrum there.
Not the right call, James. Not the right call. Under the post, he should have gone for that 3 points. And an early substitution for Kingswood. Gunatilaka goes out as Hirusha Sampath comes in. The usual scrum half, and he's the kicker for Kingswood. So Kingswood now playing with their full strength. Scored a wonderful try in the last week's game against St. Peter's. Now Abdullah now with the put in. Kingswood putting great pressure. Muhammadin is trying to offload but decides not to.
Good pressure there by Gunasekara. as Zahira still with the ball, trying to move forward with the forwards. Very well done there by Amjad. Keeping the ball close as they have another penalty advantage. Zahira inches away from the line, opts to go to their backs. They're brought back, but referee
stops the clock.
And referee now wants to have a word with the Kingswoodians.
That's 3 back-to-back penalties, so obviously the referee wants to have a word with the Kingswood skipper. That's Tumula Valigampala.
We can see both teams, when they are under pressure, they forget the rules of the game and they somehow try to retain the ball. So it's going to cost both teams. As we can see, Zahira with another penalty. I would think that going for points is a wise idea right now because they've been in Kingswood's 22 for far too long.
Yeah, if they don't go back with points, that's going to be a real... it's going to demoralize the boys for sure because they've been in this Kingswoodian half for over a good 8 to 10 minutes.
So now Abdullah again with the fade in. It's a center scrum, so they can use both sides of your screen. The backs have lined up on both the sides. So Zahira College with an advantage now. Just 10 minutes to go in this first. Gives it out to Minhaj. Minhaj loses the ball. So Kingswood College with an advantage. So Kingswood wins the scrum. Unlucky there. You should protect the ball when you go into contact.
Referee Indika wants to reset the scrum. Slippery conditions. It's going to be hard to have a steady scrum. You can see it's 26 minutes gone, all the t-shirts full of mud. The boots probably heavy now with the stockings and mud, so it's going to be hard to run. Hirosha now with the put in. Good pressure by Zahira, but Kings would still have the ball. Ops to go in the blind side. Good tackle by Zaid Sajuddin. Zahira trying to force a turnover. It's good line speed.
Line outside, says the referee. Interesting call there.
So I think the player was in front of the kicker when he put in that kick. So that was the offside. Zahira with another opportunity now. So it's been an interesting 15 minutes. Both teams having their fair share on giving away penalties, James.
There have been a lot of penalties in this game. As Zahira College is having a golden opportunity now. On the 5 meter mark with the line out. They could do the same thing what they did in the first minute of this game. Set up a good maul. Push through to score the try. Not a good line out, but Zahira manages to get hold of the ball.
Kingswood defense on their fringes now, trying to push back Zahira. You can hear the Zahira fans cheering. Mohammad Nafiz brought down but gains a few inches. Amjad Fahmi now, he has been the standout player, standout prop forward. Whenever he takes the ball, he's going forward. So that's great signs for Zahira. And now Shamim Nazar again with Amjad Fahmi with the ball. Mohammad Imad. Zaid Tajuddin pushing him forward. Will this be Zahira's second try? Just inches short. I think it was held up, so unfortunate for Zahira.
Very well done by Kingswood College there to hold the ball up. That was Vijay Sundara. So Zahira again with a 5 meter scrum. They were attacking really well.
Credits to all the forwards. They're doing a great job. They're just moving forward and gaining inch by inch and taking Zahira inside that Kingswoodian half.
Both Zahira and Kingswood forwards are playing real well today.
Coming into the game, we knew that both teams were more strong in their forward pack. So it was a battle of the forwards right from the start.
As Zahira now. Dean slipping down, unlucky there. But Zahira with position, and they're deciding to use their forwards. Good defense there by Kingswood College. Zahira pushing through. About 4 men takes to take him down. Zahira, very well done there, gaining few meters again. Inches away from the line. As Shamim takes the ball, he's been pushed back. Ball is available for Zahira College. As Zahira still deciding to use their forwards, and penalty there. Obstruction, says the referee. So unlucky there for Zahira College. Yet another chance. Yet another opportunity. Just given away.
All that hard work, James, all gone begging. Cynical errors there. The latch needs to stay behind the ball carrier, but that doesn't look like a good kick, but he knocks it on.
He couldn't collect the ball cleanly, and the player was offside. So Kingswood College lucky there, getting another penalty. Kingswood captain checking the time with the referee. 5 minutes to go in our clock as they take a quick tap. Seni Viratna giving it out to Sampath. And now Kingswood with the attack. They're moving forward really well. Beautifully done. Still moving forward. Brought down by Zahira College. As Kingswood now with the ball. Kingswood deciding to use their forwards. Good defense by Zahira College. Good pressure there. Offside. So Zahira needs to be disciplined. As Kingswood takes a quick tap. Seni Viratna going into contact. Backhand pass. Manages to collect it. Kingswood College now. Tries to turn over, but we are seeing a good hit there, but penalty for Kingswood College. Handling in the rucks is the referee. And the referee wants to have a word with the Zahira skipper.
I think the referee is saying that hands in the ruck. Kingswood College took 2 quick taps, and that's not a good kick again. He fails to find touch. Now Lukman Ahmad, the fullback, tries to put Zahira out of jail. Not a good kick. Not a good kick again.
Zahira College still under pressure. As you can see, there's a lot of wind and rain coming down. Kingswood College now with a scrum. Kingswood College now with a scrum. So Kingswood yet again inside our territory. Hirusha Sampath to feed in the ball. Just 1 minute to go in our clock in this first half. Still scores level. 5 points to all. Good steady scrum there. As Sampath gives it out to Seniviratna. Seniviratna now to his center pass. Sashan running side base. Not a good pass, but collected finally. But knocked forward, says the referee. He checks the time. So still has few more minutes, says the referee. 1 more minute. So Zahira College now with one final opportunity.
With 1 more minute on the clock, Zahira. For a second, I thought that Zahira has been pushed to the back foot, but now they have the chance to redeem themselves in this first half for their performance in that first 10 minutes. They were showing great skills, great composure, but now they seem to have lost all that confidence and they're struggling to find points and hold on to the ball.
As the time is up in our clock, Abdullah with the feed in, good steady scrum. Abdullah goes straight to Minhaj. Minhaj driving forward, taken down. Good pass there to Dean. Dean. And now Zahira moving forward. Good offload there. But referee stops play as the flag has gone up. A bit of a fight there.
Really unwanted, James, but that Kingswood player put out that punch. So he was the first one to make the punch. Really unwanted from Kingswood.
Unnecessary from both teams. Yes, it's getting heated up. So that's it for the first half, says the referee. A brilliant first half from both teams, but scrappy play, making it just 5 points to all for both the sides.
Nothing much in it. Only in that first 10 minutes we saw both teams showing some urgency and getting points in their board, but from then on, that 25 minutes was just drop balls and penalties leaking from both sides. So there we go, 5-all in the first half. We'll bring you live action from Bogambra Stadium in the second half. So we'll go into a short commercial break and see you on the other side.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිලි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සොරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සොරි zero කරයි ලොවංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිලි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සොරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සොරි zero කරයි ලෝහංක 1 මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අද විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිලි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සොරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සොරි zero කරයි ලෝහංක 1 මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අද විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිලි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සොරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සොරි zero කරයි ලෝහංක 1 මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Welcome back. You're tuned in live with ThePapare.com as Zahira take on Kingswood College here at Bogambara. So it was a deadlock in the first half, both teams scoring a try each, but unconverted tries. So 5-all as Kingswood now line up to restart for the second half. Seniviratna there with the ball. So skies have cleared up, James. So the good signs. We can see some fast-moving rugby.
Yeah, the rain has stopped, but still it's gloomy. It's going to be an interesting second half to see what the coaches have told these players. As Seniviratna now to kick off the second half. Good high thumping kick there. Collected beautifully by Zahira College. Abdullah decides to run by himself but gets caught. Under pressure now Zahira.
So many numbers in the breakdown. Skipper Muhammadin charging forward. He loses the ball forward. Not good for Zahira. Kingswood are in a very promising position now with a scrum. So they can get early points and take the lead for the first time in this game.
Yeah, you can see Kingswood putting Zahira College under pressure with the very first kick. So Kingswood College on the 22-meter mark, and it's in the center, so they have both sides as an option as Sampath. Very Gampala breaks as given to Sampath. Sampath to Seniviratna now. Seniviratna moving forward. Good pass there to Gunatilaka. Let's move to win 3/4. Sampath now to his forwards. Barging forward but taken down by Zahira very well. Sampath to Seniviratna now. Seniviratna decides to run by himself but gets caught.
The referee has his hand up now. I think Kingswood has the penalty advantage. Long cut-out pass to the center. It's a big tackle, but referee comes back for the advantage. Offside, says Ref Indika. So now Kingswood have the opportunity to take the lead if they opt to go for their 3 points, and rightly so, they do.
Very wise call by the captain there. So Kingswood College with an opportunity early in the second half to extend their lead.
Hirosha Sampath there, lining up to slot that 3-pointer to put his team in the lead. He's a very capable kicker. We saw him put a 40-meter angled penalty in the St. Joseph's game. Kingswood gave a tough fight for St. Joseph's.
Good comeback by Kingswood College in the second half as Sampath makes no mistake. So Kingswood College taking the lead, 8 points to 5.
Zahira had this opportunity in the first half with 2 penalties right in front of the post, but they opted to go for scrums, and now they can see why they should have taken it. Skipper Muhammadin probably regrets it now.
As Zahira College is walking back as Minhaj with the ball to restart. A very good kick there, but collected with no problem by Seniviratna.
Referee goes into the pocket, and that's Zaid Tajur. That's Mohammed Imad. Or is it both players? I'm not quite sure. It is both players. No, it is Mohammed Imad who will be in that sin bin for 10 minutes. I think it was a no shoulder tackle, no grip tackle, just shoulder on. And now Kingswood again with another opportunity to go inside that Zahira territory.
Zahira now 14 men on the field, 1 man down, and Kingswood with an attacking opportunity, having 1 extra man on their side. Has be the singer. Throws the ball in, not a good throw, but collected by Kingswood College, retaining position. Sampath gives it out to Seniratne. Seniratne puts a cross kick, recognizing space, but taken by Zahira College. Not a good kick. Kingswood with possession now. Not collected very well. But
not quite sure what the call is. It's an offside call, but the player was onside. He did not commit to go for the tackle. However, now Kingswood with another opportunity which will most probably lead to their second try at this state. Zahira College down to 14 men. Kingswood College all pumped up with fresh legs in the field. They will definitely have to go back with some points.
good opportunity now for Kingswood College to put on more pressure and extend their lead. As their number 8 joins the line. Good steady scrum. As Sampath, not a good pass, but taken by Seniratne. Seniratne again running by himself now. Taken down. Good setup ruck there. Sampath gives it out. Good charge there. Gaining meters. Kingswood College. Kingswood needs to act fast. Decides to pick and go. Kingswood College still with possession. Trying to move forward as Sampath gives it out to his forwards. Gives it out to Seniratne, I beg your pardon.
Rasmika Chandraratna now taking the quick tap. He goes forward. He gets that 10-meter penalty. Now this might be the opportunity for Kingswood to extend their lead. But no.
So referee bring him back. The penalty, not 10 meters. So Sampath decides to take the tap. Giving it out to his forwards. Chandraratna again, taken down. As Kingswood College opts to go wide. Still moving forward. Zahira needs to settle down and defend this. As Kingswood has enough numbers, trying to move forward. Inches away from the line. And goes on to score. Beautiful try there by Hirusha Sampath. Beautifully done. Recognized the space there between the two defenders of Zahira College. And he squeezes through that small gap to go on and score. So Kingswood College extending their lead. It's 13 points to 5 now with the conversion to come. Well done by Kingswood College there. They were patient inside the opposition territory. But we did see Zahira College having a hard time defending the Kingswood attack.
So you see, it all comes down to right decisions when you get a penalty. So you should know when to take a quick tap and when to opt for the 3 points. And Kingswood, so far, they are doing a great job with it.
Beautiful kick there. That's what he's capable of. He extends the lead. So it's 15 points to 5 in the lead.
Zahira now in the back foot for sure. Down to 14 men and down by 8 points. Pardon, 10 points. So that's 2 scores away. So if they are to get the lead, they have to score twice now. Zahira College. Minat Samsudin with the restart.
Zahira now. Good high kick. Collected cleanly there. And taken down. Penalty holding on, says the referee. So Zahira now with an opportunity. To close that gap. As Zahira decides to go for touch.
It is in a kickable range, James. It's still early in this match, and that's a misjudged, mistimed kick. But fortunately for Zahira, they get away with it. Rahman Buso must have thanked God for getting that right.
Very lucky there for Zahira College, as they have a 5-meter line out. And now Kingswood College under pressure. The momentum shifting.
Slowly but surely, momentum is shifting, James. It's a quick line out, and Zahira forming their maul. This is the way they scored their first try. Will they be able to score it in similar fashion? Now they seem to have got, but the ball is available. It's a turnover.
But Zahira managing to push the Kingswoodian out. So still, referee says knock forward by Zahira College. So Kingswood with a lifeline now to get out of jail. Zahira needs to look after these small errors if they want to win this game. They're costing them a lot. As you can see on the scoreboard, 15 points to 5. Both teams are taking some time to set that scrum. Steady scrum there. Sampat to Seniviratne, who puts a good high kick. Collected by Zahira College now.
Farhan Shoaib now on the attack. He has open space. He is running through, and he gained some good 20 meters. Now Zahira on the attack. Rahman Buso to Atik Alahuddin. Atik Alahuddin brought down now. Ashraf to the skipper Muhammadin. He fends off one, fends off two, but now finds it difficult to go through. Rasmika Chandraratna, the big prop forward of Kingswood. Zahira need to set it up. Amjad Fahmi. Shamim Nazar stepping off one, holding on to the ball. Abdullah now to the skipper again. He needs support. He is quite isolated. Support comes in. That's trying to be cheeky there, Abdullah, but fails.
No look pass by Abdullah there,
Just
costing his team.
Like I said earlier, James, they should not opt to go for these cheeky offloads and risky passes. They just have to play cool. They have to play calm. Be confident with what they are doing. It's true, you have to take the 50-50 chances, but not in these conditions when you are 10 points down and inside the opposition half.
All Zahira needs right now is calm heads, as Abdullah is being replaced by Iqbal. The regular scrum half for Zahira College.
He probably sat out due to his injury. He fractured his finger earlier in the season. But now Kingswood on the attack. Asri Seneviratne puts a kick down to space. Now Lukman will have to run back to collect the ball before this Kingswood line puts pressure on him. Kicks the ball out. Fails to find touch. Now Hirosha Sampat, the try scorer on the attack, puts in the chip kick.
Penalty given, obstructing Hirosha Sampat. Card shown to Zahira College, number 25.
That's Farhan Shoaib. So 2 men down now. Zahira College, cardinal errors. They should not be doing this. Basic stuff, James.
Pressure building up on Zahira's heads. They've got to keep it cool when pressure comes into there. So that's This is going to cost them a lot. 2 yellow cards. They're down to 13 men. And Kingswood this time decides to have a scrum.
So now Zahira back to 14 men, from 15 to 13 to now 14. Still not good signs for Zahira. Hirusha Sampath has made a big impact in this game, James. As he came on, like I said earlier, he has been the standout player for Kingswood with the put in. Feeds it to Asiri Seneviratne. Seneviratne.
Beautiful play there, but unlucky.
Forward pass.
It was a bit too late by Seneviratne, passing the ball to his counterpart. So Zahira College now with a scrum.
So Seneviratne to Seneviratne forward pass. Moving on, Iqbal with his first scrum of the game. Feeds the ball out to Rahman Buso. Rahman Buso opts to run this. He has space in front of him now. Oh, that's a unfortunate slip. Iqbal now goes down. Zahira now who have the momentum with them. They have to hold on to this and make something out of nothing here. They're still in their half. Iqbal has to feed the ball. He's roaming around now, but Minhaj Samsudin fakes and goes through. Fends off Hirusha, but not able to get through Asiri Seneviratne. Amjad Fahmi picks the ball up, goes forward. This is good play by Zahira. Good passage of play. Iqbal now feeding the ball to Mohammedin. Mohammedin inside pass to Atiq Alahuddin. Iqbal once again to Minhaj. Minhaj puts that kick for... Well collected by Rushdie Abdin. That's a brilliant kick. Imad now to Rahman Buso. Forward pass again. So the referee will go for that initial penalty.
No, the advantage is over, says the referee. Unlucky there for Zahira College. They had momentum going forward.
Bit of a harsh call.
Very lucky there, Kingswood College. Zahira looked like they were going to score there with the momentum moving forward. Really good to see the pace coming into play.
That has always been Zahira's style of playing. Fast forward and fast backs. But however, now Kingswood on the attack. Asiri puts the thumping kick. Once again, that's a good kick, but it finds Zahira fullback Lukman Ahmed. He tries to run on his own. Not gaining yards, bad decision. But however, now Zahira on the attack. Coming in from the side for sure, and that's a penalty for Zahira College.
As I said, momentum shifting for both sides. So Zahira now with a penalty.
Unwanted, unnecessary 10-stop scenes in this game. Referee will surely want to have a word with both the captains to ease things up, to calm things down. They just have to play their rugby here.
Yes, things are getting heated up as referee wants to have a word with the Kingswood skipper and the Zahira skipper. Alongside the two players who were going at it.
Referee Indika probably saying, boys, play the game, enjoy the game, shake hands now. Let's continue a good game of rugby, and rightly so, they shake hands and continue as Zahira have the penalty now. Will Rahman Bousso be able to put Zahira in a good position, in a scoring position?
Didn't gain much ground there, just about 10 meters, but Zahira would gladly take the line out.
Nothing going Zahira's way so far.
Not straight, says the referee, so unlucky Zahira College. Yes, as you said, Yusran, nothing going Zahira's way.
The replacement hooker Atiq Alahuddin has so far had 2 throw-ins, both crooked. I think they already have Shamim in field, so next line out maybe Shamim might be the one with the throw-in. It's a young squad, young team, Zahira College, so you have to give it to the boys. They're trying their all.
Kingswood College with the feed in now. Sampat to Seniviratna, who puts in a cross kick into space again. Beautifully done. Seniviratna has been really impressive throughout this game, recognizing space, making the right calls, and this is why Kingswood College is up 15 points to 5.
Atiq Alahuddin with his 3rd attempt. Will he be able to make things right? It's a crucial line out. If Kingswood manage to steal the ball here, it's going to be something, but fortunately they get the ball now. Imad with the pass to Minnaj. Minnaj puts the kick forward, chases him on. That's Hirosha Sampath. Long cut out pass to his wing 3/4, but he is well tackled by Bruce Diabdin.
Kingswood College under pressure, but penalty, says the referee, coming from the side. So unlucky there, but Kingswood College now with an opportunity to gain some ground and put on more pressure to Zahira College. As Seniviratna puts a decent kick.
You can see Zahira players warming up there in the bench, which means Coach Shamli Nawaz is looking for some fresh legs in the park, and right now that's not what Zahira needs. They have to be worrying about better stuff here, but it's never too bad to have fresh legs on the field. As the clouds keep getting darker, I hope we might not see any rain now. However, Vijay Sundara with the throw in for Kingswood. Stolen by Zahira College now. Zaid Tajuddin brought down by Rasmika Chandraratna. Iqbal Shamir feeding the ball to Rahman Bousso. Rahman Bousso puts that high hanging kick and chases his own. Gets there on time.
Kingswood College managed to turn the ball over as they are going forward. Here's Sampath to Seniviratna now. Seniviratna trying to line by himself. He finds himself in space, but not a good pass. Collected by Gunatilaka. Nice short pass there as Kingswood is still going forward. Good setup scrum. I beg your pardon, Narak. As Kingswood forwards barging through the Zahira defense. Hirusha Sampath now to Seniviratna. To Chandraratna, who's been taken down. Beautifully done by Zahira College. Hirusha again. Taking his time. Gives it out to Seniviratna, who spins around but taken down again. Hirusha deciding to go to Valigampala. He's been taken down. Good defense by Zahira College now. Seniviratna now gives to his backs. Very good line speed, but couldn't take him down. Sashan is brought down, but ball still in play as Seniviratna runs towards the ball.
That's Amjad Fahmy there to the rescue of Zahira College. He touches the ball down right on time just before the Kingswoodian did. So referee will call for a
22-meter restart. Very lucky there, Zahira College. Kingswood were looking deadly in the passage of play. As Zahira College restarts, good long kick there. As Kingswood College decides to run. Unlucky, slipping and falling down.
Zahira need to put pressure on the Rucks, need to commit more numbers. They might be able to turn it over, but now Rashmika Chandraratna with the big fend, prop to prop. Amjad Fahmi dancing with Rashmika Chandraratna there. And now Hirusha Sampath feeding on to his number 14 winger. Going over, but Kingswood slightly get away with that. Hirusha Sampath sees space, put a kick back, but no, there are Zahira.
Not collected properly, but penalty, says the referee. The Kingswood player pushing the Zahira defender, not letting him collect the ball, so penalty, says the referee. Lucky there for Zahira College.
He should have done better in that occasion, James. He should have collected it first up without trying to go around the ball. So these young players need to get their basics right. Rahman Bose, a senior campaigner. An attempt to stop the line out, but the assistant referee says it was a line out, so credits to Zahira.
Probably Soisa's foot was outside the line as he went up in the air. As Shamim is lining up to throw the ball in.
So this is that change I was talking about, James.
Not a good throw, but knock forward. So Zahira just gifting away possession.
Slowly the game is drifting Kingswood's way. Still 2 scores away, Zahira College. Making a change there now. Tuan Shazli comes in field. Tuan Shazli still a 17-year-old, 16-year-old. Zaid Tajuddin, a senior campaigner, walks off. He had a good game, Zaid.
Kingswood now with an opportunity. Off your screen, the line has set deep and wide as Hirusha Sampath gives it out to Seneviratna. Seneviratna now to Sashan. Sashan, not a good pass. Kingswood under pressure as Zahira College now attacking the line. That was Buso. But Kingswood manages to get ball, but knock forward, says the referee. So Zahira now with an opportunity.
So knock on in favor of Zahira. You have fresh legs in the field now. Zahira College, Tuan Shazlik, the flanker, and Anas Dean in the wing. So Zahira will look to narrow that gap. Iqbal.
There's about 8 minutes left in our clock, and Zahira will have to make the most of this opportunity if they want to win this game. As Iqbal gives it out to Minhaj. Minhaj taken down. Very well done by Minhaj there. But he's been held up. Zahira still with the ball.
That's the skipper Muammaruddin barging forward now. The momentum is with Zahira College. Shamim Nazar. Obstruction again. They can't keep repeating the same mistakes they did earlier. Zahira College have to learn from their past mistakes. And it was a clear obstruction there, James.
Shamin didn't look up before picking up the ball and ran straight to his own player. Just gifting an opportunity there. They could have gone on to score. So replacement for Kingswood College. Thumula Gampere will be replaced by Kure.
Tumula was the skipper. Now Hiroshi will have to take up duties of leading the Kingswood side. We have a player down. It's a Kingswoodian. It's their skipper, I guess, Tumula Veligampala. See good camaraderie by the Zahira player Sharik Yusuf.
Referee is calling for the stretcher. We hope that it's nothing serious.
Pardon, I think that's Asiri Seneviratna. The fly half.
But he tries to get back up. No, that's Sashan. That's Mohammed Sashan that's been taken out. Probably a head injury. We're not quite sure. So Kingswood now with injuries as Abhiradna comes in place of Sashan.
The game is definitely slowly slipping away from the Zahirians. If they manage to turn this over, they will definitely go back with points. And that's what they have to do. They have to somehow.
Kingswood College, just 7 minutes left in the clock. They could just sit as Zahira College turns the ball over. And Muhammad Deen goes into contact. Beautiful meters gain. As Zahira moving forward, using the pack. Kingswood good with their defense.
And now Iqbal Shamir marshalling his forwards, calling them on because that's the way to go forward. Shamim Nazar, the hooker, not gaining much yard. Hassan Nawaz there, picking and going. So this is Zahira's strategy right from the start. This is what they have to keep doing. Mohammad Imad gaining inch by inch, closing into the whitewash. Iqbal Shamir now pass the ball forward. Sharik Yusuf now brought into contact. He's being held high, but finally brought down as Zahira still holding on to possession there. Amjad Fahmy pushed back by that Kingswoodian defense. Muhammad Deen now looking for that gap, tries to, and he's moving forward. Good latch by the young Tuan Shazlik. Iqbal to Rahman Buso to Farhan Shuaib. Farhan might go on to score, but no, just inches short. Iqbal Shamir again. He's calling on for support. That's Shamir.
Kingswood College doing really well, defending their line. As Zahira trying so hard.
They're pushing the Zahirians back, the Kingswoodians, but Zahira not giving up. They're fighting for their pride. The forwards are doing all they can. Hassan Nawaz again. A Kingswood player is under that breakdown.
Zahira now.
Sharik Yusuf there, asking for the ball, but no support. Support came in late. That's a good high tackle, but
referee calls the penalty. High tackle says the referee. So first yellow card for Kingswood College. That's Sachin Taseni for Kingswood College. So Zahira with an opportunity to score. Takes the quick tap. Very well done by Kingswood with their defense, and it's an opportunity for Kingswood College now. Unlucky bounce, with Zahira managing to get that ball.
Zahira now, Rahman Busu there. You don't see a back usually in that forward trying to go take the hits, but he makes a good break. He gains good yard. Zahira again on the attack, but you have to give it to that Kingswood defense. That's poor ball handling.
Poor handling by Zahira College, as Kingswood now with possession gives it to the number 2. Big forward Farid, who's still going for a taken down finally. Kingswood with momentum now. Tries to pick and go. He's isolated. As Hirusasampat gives it out to Seniviratna, puts in a small chip. Zahira under pressure now. Taken inside, penalty advantage. So referee is bringing back play.
That's
Saying line was offside. So Kingswood, interesting to see what they're going to do. They can extend their lead with going for points.
I think they should go for that 3 points.
Yeah, they decide to go for 3 points. Just 3 minutes left. As Hirusasampat lines up to take the kick. It's time for us to decide who the man of the match is, Ruslan. From Kingswood's side, it's probably Hirusasampat who make a difference as he puts that kick through again to extend their lead 18 points to 5. He had been a good impact player, and also Asiri Seniviratna, who had been marshalling his backs, kicking the ball into space. And also from Zahira College, we have Minhaj and also Amjad. Those two players have been exceptional for Zahira College.
But I think James will have to go with Hirusasampat. He's been the impact player. He's made the difference coming in early in that first half. After 10 minutes, he's controlled the game from that scrum half position, and he scored most of the points here. So I think my man of the match would be Hirusasampat, and I guess you would agree with me too.
Yes, I do agree with you, Ruslan. So today's man of the match will be Hirusasampat, who had played an exceptional game. As we come down to the last minute, scrappy play there by Abhiratna, and Zahira College as a line out 15 meters away from Kingswood's line.
Zahira will not go without a fight. They're showing their fighting skills here. They have less than a minute to go on the clock, on our clock, which probably differs about a minute or two from the refs. Now they go for a quick line out, going with that.
Very well done there by Kingswood College. Soisa, who scrambled that maul and pushed the player out to the line. So no chance for Zahira College. Just seconds left in our clock. Kingswood College.
The late changes coming in for Zahira. Akmal Maidin making his way as Rahman Buso goes off the field.
Veer Singh now with the line out. Short line out. Scrappy there, but Kingswood College manages to keep hold of the ball. As Hirusasampat slowing things down, gives it out to Seniviratna. Good high kick. And
referee takes a look at his clock. Maybe it's full time. No, he says we have time for another one more play. Maybe he stops the clock.
Kingswood player on the field now. It has been an impressive game, but Zahira College was the team that was in the first half, was not to be seen in the second half.
That first minute try.
It was really sad to see them not showing up in the second half, because we were excited to look for a good game. As Zahira now with another opportunity. Very well done by Kingswood College to bring down that maul, not letting it set up.
A penalty for Zahira College now. intentional collapse there, purposely collapsing the mall. Quickly taken by Akmal Mead in there. Akmal now passes it on to Minhaj Samsuddin. Brought down, that's quite a high tackle, but gets away with it. Iqbal to Lukman to Anasdin, and he has dropped the ball forward.
This has been Zahira's story all throughout the day. Little mistakes as the referee blows the final whistle. Kingswood College taking on the game 18 points to 5 against Zahira. Deserving victory for Kingswood College, I would say, because they kept their heads calm in the second half, coming into the second half, and managed to put Zahira under pressure and go on to win this game.
Yeah, James, Kingswood played a good game. They thoroughly deserved that win. As you see off your screen, both the teams shaking hands, showing great sportsmanship. So this wraps up the 8th week of the Singer Schools Rugby League. So all 4 games of the top A division done and dusted. So we have one more week to go as Peters take on Royal next week. There you go, full-time score 18-5 in favour of Kingswood College here at Bogambara. But a gallant effort by Zahira College.
As the final week is coming up, it's going to be an interesting week as St. Peter's College, who were contenders for the trophy, lost their game yesterday, but still they have a chance as they're playing Royal College next week. And also
so we're looking forward to a final week of the Singer Schools Rugby League. It's been a great season so far. We'll have to look. We can take a look at the stats of this match. There you go. Kingswood scoring 2 tries, 1 conversion and 1 penalty, and Zahira College just that 1 solitary try. At halftime it was 5-all. It was a deadlock. We thought it would be a tight game, but Kingswood managed to easily come away with it. Player of the match, Hirusha Sampath of Kingswood College. So it's gonna be an exciting week. All the matches are due to played on the 9th. There you go, Royal College unbeaten taking on St. Peter's College. It will be played at Royal Complex, and then we have St. Joseph's taking on C. Patana. Please Havelock Park. So the neutral venue for both teams. Kingswood College taking on Wesley College at Longdon Place. So it's going to be a tight battle for the 5th and 6th position, and Trinity College versus Zahira College up at Parle Calais for the 7th and 8th positions. James. So that's it from upcoming segment. We have Rugby PTA. You can catch it every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. We have Asanka who will guide you throughout the week's rugby and then break down every Tuesday 6:30 p.m. Shanaka will analyze the game for you, and try of the week. Catch it every Wednesday 5 p.m. The best tries scored throughout the week from all 4 matches. So that's a wrap here from Bogambara. Signing off from ThePapare.com, Yusran Lantra. Have a good evening.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අත විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank, keep growing.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank, keep growing.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සොරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සොරි zero කරයි ලෝවාංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත් ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් ඒ වගේම ඉස්සොරි වලින් නිදහස් ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සොරි zero කරයි ලෝවාංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.